Good evening, Great Debate League. It's me, one of the commissioners, Dr. Bruce Strobel. I'm here with young Jalen Jones, getting prepared for his upcoming debate on April 15th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Jalen's going to be debating Alex Blocker with the premise that, what's the premise? African Americans need a new political party. African Americans will be better served with their own political party. I want to get the exact premise in a few seconds, but we're looking forward to this debate. We have our first matchup where we're going to have two debaters who are younger, both still in high school, correct, Jalen?
Yeah, 11th grade.
Okay, so Jalen, if you don't mind, just in a few seconds, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you found yourself in this debate.
Yeah, so my name is Jalen Jones. I live in Los Angeles, California. Like you said, I'm still in the 11th grade, so still in high school. I have my own organization called the United Afro Student Organizations. And so what our mission is to educate, unite, and empower Afro-Americans in the communities. So one of the ways we do this is we have charity events, and we have one going on right now. So we pick a group of people, and we seek to help them by providing them with supplies or any of the things that they need. So we've given people supplies for the homeless. We've given supplies to different organizations that are like toys. So not even for supplies, just things for kids to play with. And our target audience and our target group is always going to be Afro-Americans, helping our people. And our people are the ones that are leading it. My team and I, we're all people of color. And so we are always trying to find new ways to help our community and get in the community and get our voices heard.
Oh man, that's absolutely amazing. It's inspiring to myself, and I'm sure a lot of our viewers, to see young brothers like yourself out there putting in the work, getting on the front lines and doing what's needed for our community. So we commend you for that. And during your debate, what we definitely want to do, Jalen, is make sure that we show everybody links where they can support your organization and things of that nature, just for you participators. So now, away from your activist work that you've been doing, we want to bring you into the debate world. And we've had a lot of activists come on stage, and this is a tough arena. So I want you to be prepared. So we're going to go over a couple rules, making sure you understand what's at stake here. All right. Mm-hmm. So first, this is an unranked debate, right? So it won't count on your official record with our league, but we do use rules here. General rules: there are no personal attacks allowed of any kind. That won't be accepted. No profanity and no interrupting. You'll be given specific times to speak. One thing I want you to be aware of is that you are expected to use factual information. And during the debate, if you feel that your opponent is not being factual, you are allowed to do a fact challenge. You could challenge the veracity of one of his statements. You would just simply call timeout when it's your time to speak. We will have our fact checkers online ready to go. And if we can't find it right then, we would eventually check that be during or after the debate. If it turns out that his fact was correct, then you would be deducted points. If it turned out that you were correct and he made a false statement, points will be deducted from him. So that's that part, right? But other than that, the debate is structured. So we start in an unranked debate. We will start with the opening statement. This is going to be 3 minutes for the affirmative and 3 minutes for the negative. Then we'll go to our lightning round, which you will both have 15 minutes to share, where you'll have an unstructured cross-examination of one another. So this is a really important round for our debates. It's where a lot of the fire happens. Y'all are going to have to go back and forth, question each other, and offer your rebuttals on the spot. So you'll need to be able to think fast and also really critique your opponent's argument. We then go to question and answer. This is where our participants, we have a pretty decent audience that watches the show, and they range from activists to intellectuals, and they'll be asking a lot of tough questions. So you'll want to be prepared to answer questions about your argument. You'll get 3 questions, and you'll get a minute and a half to respond to each question uninterrupted. And then following that, you'll make a closing statement, which is also 3 minutes. And all I can tell you is a word of advice is this time goes by exceptionally fast. It's nothing like it when you're up there, how fast things go by. At the end of the debate, we have a poll that we use, and it's going to rank you on certain criteria, right? So we'll rank you on the fact-based nature of your arguments. You can score 1 through 4 on that, 4 being superior, 1 being unsatisfactory. The same thing with your subject matter expertise, 1 through 4, persuasiveness, and elocution, and your defense and rebuttals. So you'll be wanting to make sure that you are aiming to perform well in each of those categories. I'll make sure you get a copy of this scorecard so you'll know what to prepare for. But other than that, do you have any questions for me, Jalen?
No, I think you've laid it out pretty clearly, and I've even looked over the regulations and things like that. So I've been trying to prepare and make sure I know what I need to do. I guess really at this point, it all relies on me to prepare myself, especially for the 15-minute round where we're cross-examining, try to make sure I figure out what he may bring up or what I think he may propose and try and make sure I can have some rebuttals already laid out. So
tell me this, without giving us too much, give me just the core of your approach. What is the core of your argument here?
Well, the core of my argument is to kind of taken after. I think it's unique that you guys put that Malcolm X quote kind of as like the beginning of the promotion, because that kind of the approach I'm taking. I'm taking after the idea of Malcolm and the nation of how they've seen the Democratic and Republican Party. I definitely will believe that the Democratic Party has become comfortable with the Black vote, and we know it's a very powerful vote, especially the minority vote as a whole. But I think they're taking advantage of it in some cases, and I definitely think the Republican Party really has no say with the history that they have of what they've done to Afro-Americans in our country, and the certain things that they have promoted and the certain things they haven't promoted has left a lasting impression to Afro-Americans. And you see that there's a lack of support for the Republican Party. There may be support for conservative views and values, but there's a lack of support for the Republican Party when it comes to the Black vote. And so my whole basis and foundation is why support parties when you could do for yourself, when you could do for your own, and you can create your own Black agenda to push your own views and mission. That would work best.
Excellent. You sound like you're well prepared, but I want you to understand your opponent. He is an aspiring and projected future leader in the Democratic Party. He's one of the spokespersons for the Democratic Party coming out of South Carolina. He's been in several debates before. So do you feel, does that intimidate you in any way? Do you feel that you may be out of your league here?
Yeah, I saw that. I was looking at it. To be honest with you, the first thing I was very impressed because like you said, that is another Black brother out there doing his thing. And so I'm very engaged in politics, and I would love to eventually one day become a politician. That's a dream of mine. I think politics as a whole is definitely important, especially for Afro-Americans. So I've seen his work, and I'm very aware that he's been in other debates, but I can't let it necessarily intimidate me. I just have to rely on myself and have confidence in myself to present my facts and present what I think would be best. And really, at the end of the day, it's just, I see it as more of a thought and an idea. Right? Can I debate on this idea, and can I do it correctly and do it in a very professional manner? So whether I win or lose, I guarantee I'm going to enjoy the experience. It's either going to humble me or reassure me that some of the things I've been learning and some of the skills I've acquired are strong, and I can continue to strengthen them. Iron sharpens iron, so he should sharpen me, and hopefully I sharpen him. And I'm just looking forward to the competition.
Man, brother, I just want you to know, hearing you speak, the mind that you have, this is the reason why we created this league, so we can let young brothers like you come up here and show us what you got and sharpen your skills. So we are looking forward to this debate. I hope you saw the pre-debate poll. We had about 25 people who said no, we don't need a Black political party. Had 15 people who were undecided and about 15 people who were in support. So you have a chance to take about 30 people out of that 50. So it's a good chance for you. You're gonna have to turn them. Anything you want to say to the audience before I'll let you go?
I think in general for everyone, and even myself, have an open mind. When I'm debating, I'm gonna have an open mind to begin with. Even though I'm gonna be pointing out things or flaws within his argument, at the end of the day, he should either change my mind or he should just reassure me, or vice versa to him. So just have an open mind. Enjoy it. Give us the hard questions because that's going to help us grow. No one wants easy questions because what is that going to do, right? So challenges, be hard on us. And I'm just looking forward to enjoying it. I'm very excited for it. I really am looking forward to it. Going to make sure I do some more research and just prepare mentally. But I'm very excited to meet Alex and debate him this Thursday.
All right, young brother, we really appreciate you being here. We're looking forward to this debate April 15th, Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. That's 6 p.m. Pacific time. So make sure you're online. We'll be on YouTube. You can find us right here on Facebook. Check us out. Great debate league, everybody. Looking forward. We'll be back in a few minutes with Alex Blocker to hear about his preparation for this upcoming debate. See you all in a few minutes. Thank you for joining us.